just starting with Georgetown today.
Okay.
Let me grab my stuff and let's go.
Sounds good.
Okay. Do it.
Just did the before engine. It wasn't reading it out loud.
Should we do a starting engine cold or hot?
No, hot. Throttle needs to be closed. Master switch is on. Switch your fuel pump on. Extra full rich. And I'm going to put the key in and then I'm going to yell. Clear! Oops.
63 Tango, reposition via Alpha 1.
Reposition via Alpha 1, 63 Tango.
Get ATIS.
2 Zulu weather. Wind 15010, gust to 15. Visibility 10, sky clear below 12000. Temperature 18.
Ground Archer
2.7, altimeter 3019er.
This Rose taxi to
Visual approach and east landing and departing at runway 18.
Golf runway 1
Started effect. VFR departing aircraft by the control.
Trying to what? Turn it off, turn off
Company
comm.
run prior to departure. Cause contact device, you have information whiskey.
Whiskey. Where do you say the altimeter was? 3019.
Georgetown Tower 8 is information whiskey. 2052 Zulu weather. Wind 15010, gust to 15. Visibility 10, sky clear below 12000. Temperature 18, 2.7, altimeter 3019er. Visual approach and east landing and departing at runway 18.
Okay. Okay. Georgetown ground, Archer 43954 at Pilots Choice. Closed traffic, run-up required with information whiskey.
43954, pattern work is on request. You can do your run up in the north end of Alpha 1.
Run-up at Alpha 1, 43954.
That was weird. Pattern work on request, okay. Did you say closed traffic or pattern work?
Said closed traffic.
Okay, that was I never heard him say that. Alright. Anyways, okay, let's go. North end of Alpha 1 for the run-up, because we're taking off of runway 18 today. Alrighty, let's do a brake check. Alright, your brakes work, and let me check mine, and my brakes work.
Georgetown ground, Warrior 8405, Mike at Pilots Choice.
Pull back that throttle just a little bit.
You request
Back to 1,000, there you go.
VFR departure to the east. Georgetown ground, Archer 918 Golf at ATP, heading taxiing to the compass.
It wasn't. Do the ground check and I'll call.
Planning on doing a VFR departure to the north.
2000.
There you go, feet on brakes.
Magneto.
Golf, Georgetown Tower. Advise right taxi after departure from the compass road.
We'll advise 918 Golf.
Temperature.
18 Golf, you said eastbound, is that correct?
Sure.
No, I just said northbound, 918 Golf.
Roger.
Hey Grant, what was our squawk code for 954?
0611.
0611, thanks a lot, 954. Okay, cool. Alright, it's alive, and so we'll just, I guess, leave it there, because that's pretty much it at that. Alrighty. So now when we're holding short, then we'll switch the frequencies, and we'll let them know that we're holding short of 18, we're ready for takeoff.
Okay.
Alrighty, good. We'll kind of point our nose a little over here so we can see if anybody's coming on final.
Come on, 2462 Charlie, is that Pilot's Choice? I'd like to go to the pumps, please.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, holding short, runway 18.
November 43954, Georgetown Tower, make left traffic, report midfield downwind east pass, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Left traffic, clear for takeoff.
Left traffic, clear for takeoff, runway 18, 43954.
Beautiful. Let's do it. And one thing we forgot.
Oh, fuel pump.
November 852 Papa, Georgetown Tower.
I feel like I'm rushed because when I got here, the plane wasn't here, you weren't here.
Yeah, it's just been a crazy day. I apologize. It's just,
Alright.
everybody's running around with their heads cut off today.
I like rushed here too.
Actually, stand by 1
to
second.
get here on time.
My partner just speak to them.
Alrighty, we're doing it to it. Heels on the floor. There we go. There's our full throttle. Oh, one hand on the throttle.
Yeah.
November 852 Papa, squawk 0617.
Yeehaw.
0617, Papa.
That wind's trying to push you this way.
Yeah.
So how do we fix it?
852 Papa, report been in.
Yeah, you just turn that way. So we crab. We're just flying sideways is all we're doing.
Yep.
There you go. Now we're fixing it. Now we're fixing it. Dang, pull back. There you go. It's not the smoothest day. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a typical day in summer.
Okay, can I go ahead and start turning?
Yeah, we go ahead and turn. Yep. We already passed our 1,300 feet. We're on the south end of it. All right, then just our ground track. We want 90 degrees on our ground track. So this basically the maneuver rectangle pattern turns around a point and S turns has taught us a lot so that we can make pretty patterns based off of ground track. And here's I-35. We can probably go ahead and start our turn.
Okay.
All right. And there's our pattern altitude of 1,800, so we'll just stay at 1,800. Go ahead and pull that throttle back for me. There you go. Okay. All right, before we call him, Patrick, and you'll notice that, let's see what the windsock wants to do. It's pushing us that way, so we kind of might need a crab just a little bit over here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do a radio call. We'll say Georgetown Tower, 43954, midfield downwind for touch and go.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, midfield downwind for touch and go.
He's busy.
November 954, runway 18, clear, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, 43954.
Okay, before we turn, Patrick, so we're gonna get in the habit of doing a gumps check every time before we start our base turn. All right.
Gas, full of tank, undercarriage, mixture, full rich,
Pump is on, and seatbelts. Alrighty, why don't you go ahead and pull that power back to about 1,700 RPMs, and give me 1 notch of flaps.
Perfect. November 840.
Go ahead and turn your base turn.
You on the left base, runway 18, clear for takeoff. Proceed on course.
And the whole golden rule, kind of like during slow flight where I always said pitch for speed, power for altitude, that rule still applies. All right, let's see what it looks like. All right, good old right angle, I like it. Alrighty, might as well, we're in the white arc still, let's go ahead and put in that 2nd notch of flaps. And how about taking a little bit of that power out, maybe about 15 to 1,400 RPMs, perfect. And when we turn on our final, Patrick, we're gonna slow the airplane down by pitching up the nose to approximately 70 knots. Want to be on 70 knots during final. And that last flap is at our discretion. So if you feel like you need some trim to kind of help you out, you can use a little trim if you need to help to be pulled up. There you go. Now I feel like we have a really strong descent rate. Yeah, increase that power just a little bit, small corrections. Once we get a little bit closer, we'll put in that last notch. I want to slow it down to 70 knots. And notice how we're flying sideways still?
Yep.
Because that wind's trying to push us. So yeah, we're just going to keep that craft going.
Georgetown Tower, November 1232 Golf. November 1232 Golf, Georgetown Tower.
Pick that nose up just a hair. There you go. Look at that. See, the only instruments I ever look at on final, Patrick, is my airspeed and outside. That's all that I look at.
Station 1232 Golf, Georgetown Tower, squawk 0.
How about put more power in? I feel like we're sinking like a rock, and we don't even have, we don't even have full flaps. All right, go ahead and give that one notch of flaps more. That's the last notch, there we go. Alrighty, pitching for speed, power for altitude. Whoa, man, that wind is strong. Yeah, a little bit more that way.
Yep.
And then, you know, you can almost guess how we're going to straighten the nose out. How are you going to straighten it? That's it. Wait till we get a little bit lower to the ground. All right, once that runway's made, Patrick, that power comes all the way out. Remember, we're landing this one hand. We're going to round out right here, pull, and then right rudder, kind of straighten out that nose. See how it pull? Yeehaw! And we get rid of those flaps, and we do full power. Nothing to it, right? Now you notice we had a crosswind, so, well, I'll show you next time. Go ahead and kind of put some aileron that way, opposite direction that you're doing now. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Good. Now we're just trying to make a nice ground track over the runway.
Fly straight in, landing for 18, and altimeter 3017, 1232 Golf.
It is bumpy today.
It is, yeah.
This is the bumpiest I've ever flown.
Yeah.
I thought the other day was bad.
Movement 525 for runway 1.
It's Texas.
Clear wind 18.
All right, so there's our 1300. We'll go ahead and turn our crosswind. That's about as steep as I want our banks in a so no more, let's say no more than like 30 degrees or so.
Okay.
Whoa. Yeehaw. Alrighty. Alright. Almost I-35. Alrighty. Now we'll turn our downwind. Are we still at full throttle? At least we should be.
Yeah.
Push. Oh, there you go. Because we still have like 50 feet to go, right?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Reducing that throttle now. And remember, that wind's pushing you, so I want you to kind of point a little bit over here. So we're not going to do a full 90-degree turn, maybe only an 80-degree turn.
2 mile percent course, runway 18.
And then we'll make a radio call here in a second.
Proceed to course.
And we'll say, repeat exactly what we said.
You turn the, is that it, the volume?
Yeah, up or down?
Up.
Go ahead.
Archer 439, Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, mid-hill, downwind, touch and go.
954, checks traffic, a mile and a half final. Your number 2, report traffic in sight.
Say, looking for traffic.
For traffic, 954.
Alrighty, so I'm looking for traffic on a, what do you say, a 2-mile final?
I think so.
Okay, well, as long as we don't intersect the final, because remember that wind's trying to push you.
Right.
We can do a quick gumps check and be looking for that traffic as well.
Good, undercarriage is set. Mixture full rich, fuel pump, and seatbelt.
Alrighty, still keeping my eyes peeled for that traffic. Let's stay at 1,800 feet though.
Okay. For sequence.
4727 Golf Church.
Maybe don't pull out the power while you're doing that.
Hold short, runway 18.
You can kind of,
Justin.
only on climb
Georgetown Tower.
and descent, I want your hand on the throttle.
George 954, traffic's passing off your left wing. Extend additional half mile and start your left base, number 2, runway 36, crushing runway 18, clear touch and go.
I want you to say extend half mile,
After Collins
clear
ground,
to land,
stand by, tower,
or
stand
excuse me, clear touch and go.
10 half mile, clear touch and go. 43954.
Perfect. Okay. Let's consider this a half mile.
All right, helicopter, go ahead.
The reason I didn't want to descend is because what happens if he extended my downwind about 10 miles and I pulled power? Eventually I'd get lower
my Golf departure from the East Ramp, on rest on the area below 1,300 southeast departure per wind 14013.
Alright.
Out of below 1,300, clear from departure East Ramp, copter 223 Mike Golf.
954, if you haven't done so, you can start that base turn.
We're in our base, 954.
954, look for a Cherry, or assessing traffic, holding short, it's going to take the runway for departure, priority arrival.
Traffic inside 954. Sorry, he's just, man, he is just, Mr. Grumpy, of course, is working the radios. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and turn our final. And once you get established on your final, Patrick, go ahead and pull that power back, because I want to slow the airplane down to about 70 knots on final, so I have to pitch my speed and I have the power from altitude. Okay.
1-1 Mike parking, yeah.
So you might want to point your nose a little bit more that way.
Traverse 2 mile final, turn right, heading 240, maintain 3,000, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 27 Golf, 3,000.
As long as we're in, yeah, we're in that white arc. That one.
32 Golf, head,
absolutely.
12 o'clock, 2.5 miles of
So
Cherokee on the 2 mile final,
you'll
number 2 behind that traffic.
Right there. And so just pull that nose up.
Number 2 behind that traffic, 1232 Golf.
That's it. And kind of point your nose a little bit that way. Absolutely. So we slowed our rate of descent down, which is good, because we're still far out here.
Yeah.
And we're slowing down. At least, let's slow down a little bit more.
Yeah.
2462 Charlie, George, Grand.
How about a little bit more?
A little bit more what?
A little bit more. Let's slow down a little bit more. We're 10 knots too fast.
Mach 62 Charlie, taxi to run up area, Charlie, via Alpha, advisory taxi out for departure.
We'll wait till we get just a little bit closer, then we'll put in that last notch.
Mach 62 Charlie, runway 18, taxi via Alpha.
Stronger crosswind than you expected?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Maybe just point a little bit more over there so we can get on course.
Houston Tower for 27 Golf, confirm the heading 240.
Cessna 4727 Golf, affirmative, turn right, heading 240.
Turn right.
There you go.
40, 27 Golf.
You're good on the power. You're good on the power.
We're going to make the runway?
I hope so.
Seems like
give me a little bit, yeah, I guess give me a little bit more power.
Houston Tower, 1232 Golf, still
Gonna
looking for traffic.
sink like a rock.
32 Golf, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 1 mile final.
I have traffic inside, 1232 Golf.
2 Golf, number 2, runway 18, clear to land.
Number 2, runway 18, clear to land.
How about one more notch of flaps?
27 Golf, contact Austin departure 119.0.
And your hand on the throttle, you can set it on the column down here if it's more comfortable.
Yes, town power. November 2446 November is holding short as runway 18 at Alpha.
Remember, only airspeed indicator and
2446
outside is what we're
hold
looking
short,
at.
runway 18.
Go ahead and push that nose down.
2446 holding short, runway 18.
There we go. So we're aiming for the numbers, the 1-8 right there. That's where we're aiming.
32 Golf, Tomahawk's going to take the runway for departure, priority arrival.
Oop, push down, push. There you go. Alright, runway's made, power out. Alrighty. Kind of round out right here, but remember when we round out, we don't
46 November, assessing traffic, 2 mile final. Cherokee on the runway is a touch and go for left traffic, proceed on course, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Yeah. It kind of turned into a headwind at the last minute, but now you just kind of see how I did that, kind of have a good crab angle.
Yep.
There you go. I want to give you a little bit more nose trim.
223 Mike Golf is clear of car, please for traffic.
Alrighty. About 100 feet to go, then we can turn our crosswind. Okay.
2719 Charlie,
well,
are you at GTU?
maybe we'll extend upwind just a little bit. The only reason is because we're still over the runway.
199 Charlie, taxi to Charlie.
I don't want to turn right over the runway.
Pre-run up
because then
via
that makes for a
Foxtrot
really
Alpha.
quick downwind.
And that aborted stuff is on request. I've got a couple in the pattern. We'll see how it works out.
Can you still hear them?
Yeah.
Okay. I can hear a lot of static on mine. All right, let's go ahead and turn our crosswind. Yeah, the reason I say, because you'll notice with the bumps, it's moving our hand back and forth. So if you want to put your hand down here and you can kind of grip it there.
Centera, hold short, runway 18.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
40 short, runway 18.
All right, we're pretty much there.
19 Charlie, you just plan on circling overhead at 3,500.
Go ahead and pull some more of that power for me. About 22, 23. Let's push that nose down for 1,800. Before we call him, Patrick, let's do a gumption check so we can get ahead of the airplane.
Okay, gas still full of thing.
Yeah.
Undercarriage.
Mixture full ridge. Pump is on.
Fuel pump is on. And seatbelt.
Alright, that'll help you. Now we can call
32 Golf, where would you like to park?
You mind if I get this next lane? I'm going to kind of show you a way. My controls? Your controls? I'll tell you what, you can...
Underground, 1232 Golf.
Yeah, you can hold on.
Mike 2462 Charlie, 0 10% course, runway
I'll show you.
18, clear takeoff.
So I got a nice little angle. It's like a water tower right there. Yeah, I'm aiming for that. And Georgetown Tower 954 is downwind, touch and go.
You're 954, runway 18, clear touch and go.
Touch and go 954. Okay, so I've already beamed the numbers. I pulled my power and I'm in that white arc. That's gonna give me permission to pull in 1 notch of flaps. And I'm waiting until it's about a 45-degree angle, and I'd probably say it is. However, I'm gonna choose to extend because of my altitude. I haven't really descended much. I'm gonna take out a little bit more power, and then I'm gonna turn my base. And because the wind is coming from that way, it's trying to push me a little bit faster, so I'm going to have a faster ground speed. Alrighty. So this is where I like my hand. I normally put my hand right here where I can just kind of control it in between my thumb and my index finger.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I'm going to slow it down even more. So I try to normally do 80 on downwind, 75 on base, and 70 on final. I'm going to take the power back just a little bit. Not too much though, because we're going to get a lot of sync, so pitching for that speed, so now I got 75 back. Alrighty, so when I'm good and ready to turn, I'm going to turn. I'd say now. Alright, I'm going to increase the power just a little bit. It's all about small corrections. Alrighty, and I feel like I'm going to point my nose just a little bit more this way so I can keep a nice ground track. Alright, so we're flying sideways. I'm trying to slow it down to about 70 knots, and I've got my hand ready to go here. I'm going to just give it a little bit more power. I'm getting a lot of sync rate right now. Once I get a little closer, I'm gonna pull my last notch of flaps. There we go. I think I got my altitude back. I'm gonna kind of pull back just a little bit. Put my nose down. And I think I'm ready for my last notch, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull my last one. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to pull out just a hair more power. It's all about small corrections. And I'm aiming for those numbers. I'm not going to touch down there. Right. I'm going to touch down on the second or third center stripe, but that's where my aim point is. Right. And I'm flying sideways because I'm noting the windsock, where the winds are coming from. Yep. So this is looking good. I'd rather be above the glide slope any day. And once I get closer and closer, I continue to take that throttle out until I know that I have it made. My power comes all the way out right now. Yep. So I'm going to round out about right here and straighten it out with my... There you go. Look at that. That's called a greaser. Yeah, and then I just take my time with the flaps, and then I do full throttle. Notice where the windsocket's turning from like a headwind to a crosswind, but I'm still going to get some correction angle in there for the winds. There's my speed. I'm going to take out that correction angle, and now I'm still flying sideways. I pick a point on a cloud. That's what kind of helps me maintain runway center line. Your controls? My controls? Your controls. It's just little things like that. There you go. Try gripping it from the bottom, see what, there you go. Because with it being so bumpy, you'll be moving the throttle with your hand the whole time. Trust me, I used to do that. Alrighty, there's our 1300. We're not in the airport anymore. Yeah, we can probably go ahead and turn our crosswind. Okay. go. Alright, roll out so I get a nice angle there. Perfect. Continue climbing about 80. See if you can get about 80 knots. Climb. Pull that nose back. There you go. There we go. Perfect. Now we'll turn our downwind and we'll pull some power out to stay at 1800. There you go. Keep on pulling that power back. Keep on pulling it back. There you go. You can just push that nose down. Look at that. We're going to get back down to 1800. Alright, this is a good angle. Okay, what I was trying to show you is a water tower. There's like a green pasture, and it's one of those small water towers.
Yep. I see it.
Alright, so if we can just put our nose on that, and we're pitching for speed, power for altitude. Alright.
Archdown Tower, Archer 43954, left midfield, downwind, touch and go.
3954, runway 18, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 18, 43954.
Alright, how about a gumps check on downwind?
Big gas, still full of tank, undercarriage, full mixture, fuel pump, and
seatbelts. Okie dokie. Alright, so we're already past. We already pulled a little bit of power. I hope so.
Yep.
Let's slow this bad boy down, and how about a notch of flaps? Slow it down, meaning the airspeed, not necessarily the power. Because that power, all that does is our altitude.
Right.
Well, no, I want to descend, so I'd pull some power out, yeah. You put it back in, though. Take that power out. There you go.
Alright, so in crosswind, or no?
Yeah, let's go ahead and turn the crosswind, yeah.
I mean
base, I'm sorry, yeah.
Sorry, base.
Another thing that might help is the attitude that you're looking for outside is about half sky, half ground. So the horizon, that's our midpoint. We want that almost at my nose, on my face. I'm gonna put that, or maybe just above my nose.
Whoa.
You're supposed to say wee.
Yeah, I need to get used to that.
All right, how about another notch of flaps?
All right.
Alrighty, go ahead and push that nose down a little bit, because that airspeed will slow down on you in a hurry. Alright, we'll take a little bit of power out. We just got to find that sweet spot. Alrighty. There you go, absolutely, use some of that trim. Alrighty. Pitcher for speed, power for altitude, half sky, half ground. Yeah, if you need to pull some of that power out, absolutely. We is high. How about let's try 1500 RPMs. I think we have enough airspeed to kind of carry us there. Keep pulling that throttle back. Alrighty. We're slowing down to 70 knots. How about one more notch of flaps?
Not available.
What'd you get? Oh, you put that power in. About half sky, half ground. We're aiming for the numbers down there, 18. There you go. Now kind of gently put that nose. There we go. Man, just kind of aim to it. You're good. Maybe take out just a hair more power. Yeah, we'll get our airspeed back. And we're just flying sideways. There you go. That's where I like your hand, right there. There we take out just a hair more power. A little bit more power. There you go. I think we can just toast it in right here. There we go. Yeehaw! Let it glide, let it glide, let it glide. There's my numbers. Yeehaw! Go ahead and get a little lower, round out. A little bit right rudder to position that nose.
Georgetown Tower, Arrow 2719 Charlie at 18 and Alpha is ready to go. We'd like a couple of aborted takeoff rolls from the 18 and that's alright with you because we have a fuel system problem. I'd like to make sure it's fixed.
2719 Charlie, Georgetown Tower, Roger. Are you going to get airborne?
Come on, 80 knot climb.
We'll just abort.
I promise we won't stall it over the runway. I won't let them.
Obviously, before we'll get to the end of the runway.
They wouldn't like that if I did that.
High speed taxi, runway 18 approved. Taxi via runway 18.
Taxi via 18, Arrow 19 Charlie.
There you go. And there's Airport Road. Yeah, we can go ahead and start our crosswind. What I'm hoping for is that we get to do our gumps check before we call for our midfield downwind. So that's why I always say, like, try to keep it at least 80 knots during climb, so we'll get there a lot sooner than expected. Okay. All right, we'll roll out for a nice crosswind.
Says 5327.
I think we turned a little bit too much. That's okay though.
Squawk 0621.
Alrighty, and turn your downwind and pull out that power because we're already at our 18. There you go. Pull that power out more. Perfect. Alrighty, there's our water tower. Once you roll out, I want you to do a quick gumps check and then we'll give them a call.
Good God.
That's 27 Golf, fly straight in, ready, runway 18. Straight in, runway 18, 5327 Golf.
Alrighty.
19 Charlie, speed permitting, and turn left taxiway Golf. If unable Golf, forward in, turn left, kind of ground.
Starting on call, going ground, 19 Charlie.
Orange Shot Tower, Archer 43954, left midfield downwind, touch and go.
3954, runway 18, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 18, 43954.
Alright, we're abeam, so let's pull some of that power. And we're pretty much in the wide arc. How about a notch of flaps? We'll get this done a lot quicker. Alrighty. Maybe just a hair more power, Patrick. No, I meant take it out. Sorry. Sorry, that's my fault. A little bit more power out. Perfect, right there. Well, maybe not that much. Go ahead and start your base. Alright, we're just going to pull that nose up just a hair. Kind of slow us just a little bit. We're still looking for half sky, half ground. Yep. So it's your pattern work over time will be, it'll be pretty systematic with speeds and sight pictures and settings on the power. Alrighty. So I would not elect right now to put a notch in, but whoa, where's our nose going? Remember the wind's trying to push us this way.
Yeah, it kind of blew us for a second.
Alrighty.
Go ahead and turn final.
Okay. Now when you get on final, we'll probably put in that notch flap, speed permitting. I feel like we pulled back a little bit too much power.
Yeah.
Well, when we pulled it, I think we pulled it just right on the cusp of 15.
Notch flap.
Okay. Alright, we'll slow the airspeed down. That's right. We just pitch up. Going into about 70 knots.
Available.
Alright, see, there you go. Now it's starting to push us sideways, but we won't let it. How about one more notch of flaps? Okie dokie. Half sky, half ground, pitching for speed and power for altitude. There's our 70. Maybe take just a little bit power out. The closer and closer you get, if you feel comfortable with it, you can take increments of power out, okay? Until eventually, once you know that you have it made, you can just say, you know what, forget it, I'm taking it all out. Okay. But I have a feeling after these trees, we're gonna sink. All right. Yeah, I can just feel that sink. Alrighty, we're gonna take out that power because I believe we have it made. There we go. We're flying sideways. There we are. A little bit of aileron into the wind. Right rotor. Yeehaw! All we need to do is just straighten out that nose a little bit. Go ahead and aileron into the wind. Okay, there you go. Alrighty. And right rudder and a climb just as needed. With those left turning tendencies.
Georgetown Tower, Aero 2719 Charlie at 18 Alpha.
This is, believe it or not, this is like a normal day in summertime.
Yeah.
If not a really good day.
Charlie, runway 18.
You'll get used to it, I promise. It's second nature to me now.
Southbound 18, Aero 19 Charlie.
27 Golf, runway 18, clear lane.
Man, I'll tell you what, 954 trucks.
In the cool weather like this, it does be good.
Alright, yeah, we go ahead and start a crosswind. But remember now, because the wind, we don't want to turn exactly a 90, because we don't need to look at that heading indicator. I hardly even look at it. I use my outside references, and I can look off my shoulder and tell you, yeah, roll out now.
Yeah.
Much better angle. Pitch that nose up. There you go. We're pretty much at our pattern altitude. We'll go ahead and pull that throttle back and start our downwind turn. A little bit more power out. There you go. When we roll out on the downwind, let's just go ahead and get the gums check out of the way so we don't forget it.
We're about needing to switch tanks now.
Yeah, we just have seconds left, so we'll verify that that fuel pump is on, and it is. So we'll go ahead and switch it from left tank to right tank.
Okay.
Alright, undercarriage down, mixture is rich.
Fuel pump and seat belts.
Charlie, left 8 Golf, cutting ground.
Left Golf, going to ground, 1 Charlie.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, left midfield, downwind, touch and go.
3954 says Travis, mile and a half, final full stop, your number 2 reports for traffic in sight.
Looking for traffic, 954.
I believe I have him in sight, or is that a bird? I want to say he's right there. Like a black dot. Right over the trees right there. You have him in sight. It's kind of camouflaged. It's okay, if we don't see him, we can keep extending. No harm, no foul. Look over your wingtip right now. Well, just ahead of your wingtip.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't see him.
Now look at your wingtip. That's okay.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Traffic.
Sight, 954.
Chicken 954, number 2, runway 18, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 18, 954.
So one thing I noticed, we lost 200 feet, because remember, we didn't know how long we were going to be extended out here.
Right.
Landing long.
So it's one of those things as pilots, a little bit of multitasking. We're looking, we're monitoring, we're flying, and we're maintaining altitude.
Below 1,300, 42 southeast.
Alright, we could probably slow her down though. About 75 knots, probably a notch of flaps once we're in the wide arc.
Yeah, we are.
Alright, but pull that power back. Because if we turn and we're fast, we're going to overtake him. We don't want to overtake him.
Yeah, right.
Pull a little bit more power, just a hair. No, a little bit more power out, I'm sorry. When I say a little bit, alright, I'm going to have to fix that. That's my fault. Okay. Another notch of flaps. Take just a hair more power out. Perfect. Hold what you got. And we're just going to coast it in until we get a little bit closer for where we can put in that last notch. About half sky, half ground is the sight picture that we're looking for. Yeehaw. I think whatever you have right now, this is good. Or if we just hold what we got, this for a good ways till we get a little bit closer, we're fine.
Monitor ground to Genesis.
Right on Juliet, monitor ground, 5327 Golf.
Alright, pull that nose up and take just a hair more power out. That's it, right there on the power. Oh, let's get a little bit over to the left.
Yeah.
Traffic not available.
He exited to the right. Why? Oh, is that Genesis over there?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Pull that nose up just a hair to kind of slow it down just for a quick second. Now put her down. Alrighty.
Third notch.
Okay. Now when when we put in that third notch, we're going to sink like a brick.
Right. But
So
do
we're
you usually
just-
wait till you hit the trees for that?
I mean, I do it way back there, but it's more emphasis on the power per altitude part. Go ahead and add in just a hair more power. A little bit more, there you go. I think we fixed it now. Wait a second, and then I think we have it made, so we'll go ahead and just take that power out. Yeah, completely out. There you go. And remember, we're going to round out. But notice how we're cockeyed, so how do we fix that? Right rudder. Look at that.
And Alpha ready to go for departure. Flight overhead the field.
Yeah, we're not going to tail strike it.
And what direction of turns would you like us to do?
Look at that wind sock.
Yeah.
For 2719 Charlie, most of my traffic comes in from the east, so
Alrighty.
just make right turns overhead, runway 18, clear for takeoff, departing Cherokee's flying left close traffic.
Good. Good,
Right
good.
turns and clear for takeoff.
Nothing to it, right? You can be a little aggressive with the rudders on the ground. We're just telling the airplane where to put the nose, that's it. Man, this thing is climbing like a rocket ship today.
We got 3 mile golf just off departure, and Cherokee will be turning left close traffic there pretty shortly.
3 mile golf.
Turn.
954, there's helicopter traffic 2.5 miles southeast, inbound low level 1,300. You may or may not see him.
Looking for traffic.
Looking for traffic, 954.
He's not going to be a factor for us. But I'll still keep my eyes peeled.
Got 3733 golf, hold control 18, ready for takeoff.
That's 3723 golf, departing aero traffic, is doing a maintenance test flight overhead and flying right turn, so there'll be a right turn out. Climbing to 3,500. Runway 18, pursue course, clear for takeoff.
Runway 18, clear for takeoff, 3733 golf.
Already. A little bit more power out. Perfect, right there. Alright. Nice and parallel. At least the ground track anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do a quick gauge check. We got time.
Still good. Undercarriage.
3 mile golf, landing east ramp, you're on the Stockholm area, wind 15010, peak gust 17.
18 is where we want to be, right?
Yep.
3 mile golf, east ramp.
Charge Centaur, Archer 43954, left midfield down mid, touch and go.
343954, George, and runway 18, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 18, 43954.
Alright, go ahead and pull that power to about 1,800 RPMs. A little bit more than that. Right there. Give me 1 notch of flaps because we're in the wide arc. Well, we're getting there. Pull that nose up. A little bit more muscle. There you go. Alright. We can probably turn our base now.
Do you try to lose altitude on base?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I lose altitude after the numbers if, and only if, I was already
19
cleared.
Charlie, Cherokee traffic, turning left base for landing.
If I was not
1
cleared,
mile
I
northeast
have to
the
kind of
field.
makeshift it and quarterback it.
Good flight, 19 Charlie.
Alrighty, that's a good right angle, yeah. How about another notch, yeah. And take just a hair of power out. Yeah, and if you need some of that trim, absolutely. Remember with our angle, so we don't technically fly straight to the runway. Our nose is going to be just kind of cockeyed to the left. That turn coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, and keep it coming, and that's probably good. We'll see what happens. Not bad. Hold that power, because we still have that last notch of flaps to go. But we can pitch up that nose ever so slightly
not available.
to slow it down. Alright, now put her back down, because that thing gets slow in a hurry. How about 1 notch of flaps for me?
One more?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Bam, we're going to slowly take out some of that power.
Georgetown
We're just
Tower,
powering for altitude.
picture is left miles to the northwest, inbound for 1A.
Pitching for speed, powering for altitude. A little bit more nose that way, don't be shy.
3658 Victor, Georgetown Tower,
There you
Georgetown
go.
Timbers 3017, squawk 0610.
0610 on the school, 695.
Yeehaw. I'd say let's slowly take out
This is
some of that
Warrior
power.
430 Kilo, 9 miles to the northeast.
Let's just take
full
it out. Alrighty. Oh, come on, only one hand on the...
Cherry 4308 Kilo, Georgetown Tower,
Right
Timbers
rudder.
3017, squawk
And pull that nose.
0615.
Yeehaw.
Squawk 0165.
That was better than the one before. Or the two before that. How about that windsock and the ailerons? Yep. There we go.
58 Victor, fly straight in, landing runway 18.
Alright.
Straight in 1A.
What happened to runway 29? There's a no-cam on it.
3008 Kilo, planning on entering a
I have no
3
idea.
mile left base, landing runway 18.
There's some damage on it.
Runway 18, 3 mile left base, 0
That's a
kilo.
piece of crap. Alright, so we started to drift a little right.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's get back on it. And pitch that nose up for 80 knots at least. Yeah.
Riding a cowboy.
So I'll tell you what, let's extend the upwind a little bit. I'll tell you what, I don't want you to turn your crosswind until we're at 1800. I'm going to give you a little bit more time to think. But continue to climb at 80 knots. Yeah. There you go. 954 has a lot of power, I promise.
2446, remember Georgetown Tower, Timbers 3017, squawk 0625.
About 100 feet to go, then we'll slow her down, or we'll pull the power back, and then we'll turn our crosswind. Alrighty. Beautiful. Yeah, now we can turn our crosswind. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm happy with it right there. Watch your altitude though. There you go. All about the small corrections. Does it seem like you always need more and more?
46, remember enter midfield left downwind, landing runway 18.
Alright. Yeah, that's a good separation. Let's go ahead and turn the downwind. So we'll go ahead and get the gumps check out of the way early so we have a little bit more time to make our call. Because we want to, midfield's just roughly a beam the tower. Or in our case, middle of the field.
Georgetown Tower, Timbers 3016, squawk 0620.
Gas is
3016, and what was the squawk again?
Make sure you're full rich.
0620.
Up above the pump
0620.
and seat pump.
already. Yeah, we can probably call them early.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, left midfield downwind, touch and go.
954, runway 36, clear, correction runway 18, clear touch and go, then fly right traffic.
So clear touch and go, then right traffic.
Clear touch and go, right traffic, 954.
Cherry 08
We're going to be going to the
Kilo.
right now?
Yeah, well, I mean, after we get done with this landing.
15 degrees to follow moon
So he wants us to
traffic,
do this
6
touch and go
mile.
left traffic, and then we'll make right traffic. Alright, so we're a beam the numbers. Go ahead and pull that power to 1800. This is going to be a textbook definition, good landing.
Okay.
Alright, we're in the white arc, one notch of flaps.
Landing runway 18.
Straight in 1A, 7A Quebec.
Alright, pitch it for speed, power for altitude.
7A Quebec.
We're not quite at a 45 degree angle, so that's okay, we can still
I
extend.
don't see anything behind you, just continue inbound.
Let's go ahead and turn our base right now. Now once you get on the base rolled out, I want you to put in that second notch of
Quebec,
flaps.
I'd extend my range out. There is Chinook about 3.5 miles behind you. So best speed to the airport.
Pull that nose
I'll do
up.
best speed I can.
There you go. Yeah, you can put in that. So 75 knots on
008
base.
Kilo, your traffic's 1 moving at 12
Remember,
o'clock, mile and
it's
a half.
pushing us. We got to kind of get some kind of angle. There we go.
Scanning for traffic, 0 kilo.
This is a good angle.
Northbound to follow.
Traffic sighted, 0 kilo.
0 Kilo, follow that moving to the runway.
Alrighty.
To the runway,
Take a
0 kilo.
We'll turn our final, then we'll take a little bit, just a little bit more power out right there.
Final 1 mile north, number 2,
We'll get nice and
runway 18
established on the final, and we'll slow to 70 knots by pitching up, and then I want you to put in your last flap that you have. Alright, nothing else can help you now.
There's your 8 kilo, number 2 behind the Mooney runway.
Power for altitude.
1 clear lane.
Number 2, 08 kilo, clear to land.
Good recognition. Pull that nose up just a hair. There you go, just a hair. Oh, she's pushing us to the right.
Traffic not available.
Closer and closer we get. What do we do to that throttle? And that's once we know we have it made, we just say, we'll just take it all the way out. Alright, keep pitching down though. There you go, then for round out. Yeehaw! Pull, and a little bit of right rudder. So I always keep on pulling. Alright, I'm gonna, when we get up there, I'm gonna adjust the trim something. I wanna see if it's like rolling back. I'll tell you what, we'll extend the upwind, we'll go up about 1,600 feet. There. How's that? Now we're getting to 80 knots. How about a little more?
No, I'm good.
Alright.
I got it. It'll make it rolling out harder. So we're going right?
Yep.
So why did he do that? You know?
There's probably somebody coming in over there and we would have hit him. Alright, go ahead and turn to the right for me. Yeah, all the guys coming in from the east practice area. Alrighty, good old right angle. There's our pattern altitude.
Tomahawk 46 November, Cherokee traffic is on a 2 mile final. You're number 3 behind the Cherokee, runway 18, clear lane. Correction, clear for option, unable stop and go.
Clear for the option, runway 1846 November.
Alrighty,
And we'll be looking for traffic.
Oopsies, we got 100 feet too high.
46 November, unable stop and go.
Unable stop and go. 46 November.
Push. You'll have to push during a turn.
08181 is with you on the RNAV 18, 11 miles to the north.
Go on, push it now. Is it a little bit too hard to push?
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Alright.
I can do it, but it's a lot of muscle.
Alright, let's call him, then we'll do a gumps check.
25A Victor, where
Well, let's do a gumps check while he's chatting.
Gas. Still good. Garage.
5 Victor, no delay down to Juliet, turn left taxiway, Juliet, county ground.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, right, good fuel down good. Touch and go.
Chicken 954, Tomahawk traffic's left base, 1 mile northeast. Your number 2 reports Tomahawk in sight.
That's the left.
You see him?
I saw traffic inside 954.
54 Tomahawk is
he's over there. He's on a
number 2
left now.
runway 18 clear, touch and go, then fly left traffic, follow that traffic in the pattern.
Clear touch and go, following that traffic, 954.
46 November, start your base if you haven't
I want you to go ahead and extend your downwind.
After your
He's talking about that guy.
Right. I didn't think it was that one because he was on fire.
Yeah. He wants us to be behind this guy.
Georgetown Tower, Archer. Archer 8.
Yeah, we got to stay parallel. Yeah.
We got another 7 Golf Charlie Sierra, hold short runway 18.
Now, he's coming at us, but he's on our wing.
7-8 Quebec, Cherokee.
So we'll kind of go about 10 seconds and then we're going to turn our base.
3 runway 18, clear to land. And you're doing good. Keep speed up.
Sorry, you were
How about now?
For 7178 Quebec.
It was.
Alright, yeah. Clear to land, 18. Keep my speed off, 78 Quebec.
Alrighty, Patrick, we're just going to slow the airplane down without having to use flaps right now. There you go.
On the RNAV 18.
Keep turning. Remember, it's trying to push us to Dallas.
181 Georgetown Tower, traffic 12 o'clock, 2
There we go.
Cessna, you're falling to the runway.
Nice.
Altimeter is 3016, number 4, runway 18, clear for the option.
Army 0821.
Georgetown Tower, Warrior, November 8405 Mike is approximately 9 miles to the east inbound for full stop with information X-ray.
Alrighty. Cool. Alright, so now, just pull that nose up. Our power setting's fine. Okay. I want to slow down because I don't want to overtake that Tomahawk.
0623, reserve Mike.
That's going to be a bad day if I do. Alright, good. Now let's check our...
Copter 181, Cessna traffic 12
Alright,
o'clock.
better. Let's put in 1 notch of flash. I feel okay with that.
1,700.
Oh, that wind's trying to push us.
3085 Mike, it's just heading 270 vectors for spacing.
Say again, heading for 05 Mike.
Number 05 Mike, heading 270.
How about 1 more notch of flaps?
Heading 270 for 05 Mike.
Kind of hold what you got. Wait till we get a little bit closer.
Zero 05 Mike, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles on 5 mile files, an Army helicopter CH-47. Let me know if you find that traffic.
That last notch.
Roger, we have that traffic set, sir.
Alright, pitch for
maneuver
speed,
follow
power
that traffic, caution wake turbulence.
Roger, we'll follow that traffic in. Thank you.
Got a nice little crab angle going.
Traffic not available.
And we just slowly take increments of that power out. Little high.
146 November. Changed my mind. Fly right traffic now.
46 November, right traffic.
I think we got it made.
I think we do too. We can just glide this bad boy in. My nose, regardless of my speed, I'm still gonna go aim for the numbers when I take out all that power. Alrighty, pushing that bad boy down, and I'm gonna round out. Good.
05 Mike, turn left 10 degrees,
Pull up, pull.
Roger, 05
right
Mike, 10
rudder,
degrees
is it?
left, follow Schmidt.
There you go.
05 Mike.
They get better with the rudders on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, they don't do much. They just changing my nose.
Captain 181,
where's my aileron
frequency,
angle?
I want to thank you all for your service.
What did say again for 0821?
Oh, Army Copter 181, while I have you on my frequency, I want to thank you all for your service.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
So we're still on a right pattern, right?
I'm not sure. He didn't say continue, so I would continue left, or I would go back to left. But we don't. If we don't know, always ask. So just say Georgetown Tower 954. Do you want us left or right traffic?
Here's 05 Mike, you're number 3 behind the Chinook, runway 18, clear land.
05 Mike, number 3 behind the Schmidt, clear land. 05 Mike.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954. Do you want us on left or right, downwind?
Archer 954, left traffic till further advised.
Left traffic, 43954.
Yeah, if we're not just sure, I mean, it's always good to ask.
2446, November is right next to downwind for 18.
Alright, it's starting to get really busy with this helicopter guy coming in, then Genesis, and then our guys. Let's make this next one a full stop, Patrick.
Sitting downwind will be lifted to traffic, 46 November.
Almost at our pattern altitude. There it is.
78 Quebec, you can
might as
contact
well
ground
turn
119.12.
downwind.
119.1 to 78 Quebec.
Okay, good. Alright, might as well get ahead of the airplane. We're going to finish up our gums check.
Yep, right, fuel tank still good. Undercarriage, mixture, fuel pump, and seatbelt.
Okay. Alrighty.
Alright.
Make our call. We'll just tell them, instead of a touch and go, we'll just say full stop.
Right. Torchdown tower, Archer 43954. Left midfield, downwind, full stop.
Sugar 954, extend left downwind, number 3 for landing.
Extending downwind, number 3 for landing, 43954.
There's that Chinook,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Log 46, remember, Cherokee traffic is turning
Alright, so we just stay at 1800 and just go straight. I have no idea where
46, remember, base
the rest of these guys are at.
request.
All that traffic will be at full stop, 46 over.
Log 46, November, number 2, runway 36, cleared land. Runway 46, correction, runway 18, cleared land.
Clear land 18, 46 over.
Torchdown tower, Army Copter 08181 is been suited training at this time.
Helicopter 181, roger, and you can proceed on course.
181.
Traffic.
See an airplane there,
Yeah.
but he hasn't told me to turn or nothing, so I'm just doing what boss man tells me. Staying at my 1800.
954, traffic ahead to your left. Tomahawk, right base to final. You're following to the airport. Let me know when you find them.
Look at the traffic, 954.
I see him, they just turned. Remember it was that one that I pointed out a second ago?
Yeah.
They're on a base.
21, contact
You see him?
departure, 9.0.
I don't see him.
Right above the horizon.
Oh, okay.
Helicopter 08181, contact Austin departure. Additional aircraft days information, Yankee current altimeter 3016.
Traffic to site, 954.
Figure 954, base follow out traffic, number 3, runway 18, cleared lane.
Clear to land, number 3, 954.
Alright. So as long as we slow her down, because they're a Tomahawk, we're an Archer.
Right.
So we're much faster. Pull some more power out. Let's see if we can almost put this bad boy in slow flight. I bet you we can without doing flaps. Maybe. I'm sure we can. Or at least try. Yeah, I think we turned just a little bit too soon, Patrick. That's okay. As long as you keep good separation. Let's slow her down to about 70 knots though. So we'll just pull. We don't really need to adjust that because that doesn't do anything.
Turn left taxiway, Juliet.
Well, I mean, when we had it, it's pretty good. Go ahead and turn your final for me. Yeah, we'll just pull up.
97 Golf, Tomahawk traffic, 7 mile and a half final, fly runway heading, runway 18, clear takeoff, not to land the runway.
Yeah, we're,
Clear for takeoff 18, no delay, and runway
What happened?
you were taking the controls.
Oh, whatever. I just pushed the throttle, or I pulled the throttle back a
We
little.
needed more separation anyway.
Yeah. Excuses.
See, we're coming in at a good crab angle.
Well, now, yeah. Is that all it takes? All right. I'll note that for next time. All right, let's see. Go ahead and pull that nose up for me. There we go. Perfect. Just hold what you got to slow that airplane down. I'm not too concerned with the altitude right now. Not too concerned with it. Not even looking at the altimeter, to be honest with you.
Charlie is 8 miles to the east-southeast, inbound with Yankee full stop.
Well, let's put in 1 notch of flaps.
Alright, 2462 Charlie, Georgetown Tower, altimeter 3016, squawk 0626.
0626.
That's 7 knots. There you go. Good, very nice.
I'm like 62 Charlie, fly heading 270 for traffic.
270.
See how I'm slowing us down? I'm just holding it.
97 Golf, turn left heading 100, 100.
But if you push down that hard, then look how fast you speed up. We're already at 80, then 70, 80, then 70. It's all about small corrections. Let's put in one more notch of flaps. And we'll just wait on that last notch here in a minute.
Okay. They're at the markers on the runway. So we gotta get separation, right? They're halfway down the field.
Well, are they sure there's not still in the air?
No, they're on.
Tomahawk 46 November, turn left taxiway to County Ground.
Okay, then we're good.
Juliet, contact ground 46 November.
Alright, then yes, we're good. Alright. Man, what speed was she going at?
Army Copter 08181, Georgetown Tower, contact Austin departure.
Pull some power back if you need to.
397 Golf, contact Austin departure.
Power for that altitude, that's all we do.
Over to departure, 397 Golf.
Alright, your speed right now, I'm okay with it, your altitude's fine, you just hold that position.
Charlie, traffic 1 o'clock, 3.5 mile southeast bound, 1,800 Cherokee, let me know if you get that traffic in sight.
We're looking at 60 Charlie.
Alright, how about one more notch of flaps? Yes, sir. And we'll just work our way in.
Georgetown Tower, Delta 3733 Golf.
Let's pull a little bit more power out. There you go. Kind of point that nose a little bit towards the I-35. There you go.
Like 62 Charlie, that Cherokee, 2 o'clock, 2 miles.
There we go. Now we slow down.
2,300.
Good.
Still not a good contact for 62 Charlie.
I'm like 62 Charlie, you can continue our right turn to suggested heading 290.
290, 62 Charlie.
Mike 60 Charlie, that traffic's off your right wing now, mile and a half, 2,500.
I remember what I told you with you could be aggressive with those rudders.
Yeah, still not delay for 60 Charlie.
Okay. A little bit of
Mike 60 Charlie, you can resume your own navigation to the midfield left downwind landing runway 18.
Alright, midfield left downwind 18
I'm telling you, it's 6 rack. We'll take Juliet, don't worry about it.
3954, where would you like to park?
Say, Pilot's Choice, 954.
Pilot's Choice, 954.
954, turn left taxiway, Juliet, County Ground.
Turning left on Juliet and contacting ground 954.
Okay. Very good.
Georgetown Tower, Delta 3733 Golf.
I'm going to show you why here in a second.
That's 3733 Golf, Georgetown Tower.
About 11.3 miles northwest of the airport.
We'll get on the other side of the hold short line, and we'll kind of point our nose that way because we're going to go back to Pilot's Choice.
3733 Golf, maintain VFR, no separation services provided. Altimeter 3016, report file approach 6 inbound.
Alright, go ahead and switch it over to ground.
Inbound, 3733 Golf.
Alright, I'm going to let you have that for after landing checklist. That's why I held those flaps.
Yeah.
Now on touch and goes, yeah, but...
Right.
November 2
bottom.
Austin says there's nothing in the system, so, and I did get your flight following put in. Your squawk is 7442, 7442, and you can contact Austin departure on 119.0.
Standby, we'll go ahead and change.
Alright, that's so 7442 in the box, and departure is the same, 119.0 for takeoff.
Required, get those on.
Thank you, sir. You betcha.
Alrighty. Now go ahead and tell them you are clear of runway 18 at Juliet. Like to go back to Pilot's Choice.
Georgetown ground, Archer 43954, clear of runway 18 at Juliet. Would like to go back to Pilot's Choice.
Come on, Shannon. Give him a second.
November 43954, Georgetown ground, taxi Alpha Charlie Alpha 1.
Taxiing by Alpha Charlie Alpha 1, 43954.
Okay. Perfect.
My comms are a little better now, aren't they?
Yeah.
I've been practicing.
They've definitely come a long way.
Yeah, I've been practicing.
I mean, you weren't terrible like day one.
I kind of knew a little bit about them.
Yeah.
But
no, it was pretty good. I mean, as long you're speaking clearly, they understand you. And just remember, they're normal people.
Yep.
Alrighty. So he said Alpha, which we're
Charlie.
on, and then Charlie, right here, and then Alpha 1. Where's my yellow line? There it is. Now it kind of goes this way, so we'll slow it down with some braking. There we go. A little bit harder, there you go.
Yeah, they're not the home rudder pedals. That's for sure.
No,
a little bit of resistance.
is it? Yeah, I guess you going back and forth from that. I mean, is it a hard like transition?
It's hugely different.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nice rudder pedals.
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna get the resistance.
Yeah, they make you work a little bit more.
Yeah. So you fly in someone from?
Yeah, I've got another guy. He's been canceled. Like, oh shoot,
He
probably.
flying this plane?
No, Tomahawk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's his very first flight too. So.
Oh really?
We're just gonna do basic attitude stuff. Okay, where are we supposed to park it? Of course, guys, y'all give me the most difficult spot to park it. We'll have to park it in that corner over there. Damn it.
So how'd I do this? Head towards there?
Head towards there. You're gonna be good on my side, I promise. Kinda.
Head there?
Georgetown ground.
Yeah, you see that last strap over there? Just kind of aim towards that. And then we'll turn a little early.
Hold short of the runway and contact.
About right now.
We'll hold short of the runway and contact.
Give it some power.
683 Romeo Delta.
More power. Hold what you got. We're good on my side, I promise. And see how we're at an angle?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and pull it back to 1,000. There, now I'll get you the stopping engine checklist.
Okay, flaps are retracted, electric fuel pump is off, radios